Good morning, dear students. We discussed few problems in my last class on trigonometric ratios. Today we will take some more problems from the first exercise. My first problem of today's class is like this. They are given a trigonometric ratio cot theta is equal to 7/8. So in my last class we observed, if we know any one of the ratio, so there are total 6 t ratios. Out of them, if we know any one ratio, either sin or cos or tan or any ratio, we can find all other trigonometric ratios. Yesterday we solved such type of problems. Now they given the cot. By using cot, I need to find the sin ratio and cos ratio excuse me, and also cot square theta. So let me find the required ratio sin, cos and cot. For that, what we need to find? We need to find the lengths of the sides of the right angle triangle. Given cot theta is equal to 7/8. So cot theta is the ratio of what? Here I wrote cot theta is the ratio to adjacent to opposite. So it is ratio of adjacent side to opposite side. Now if I take a right angle triangle, A, B, C, right angle at B, acute angle at C. This will be the opposite side, this will be the hypotenuse side, and this will be the adjacent side. According to this, the adjacent side, from the figure I can write, from figure I can write the adjacent side, that is BC is equal to, so ratios are expressed in the simplest form. It is better to write 7 times some k, and opposite side is AB, so AB can be written as 8 times the k. And also along with this, I can apply Pythagoras theorem to this triangle because it is a right triangle. So I can write this as AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square. Now here I know the values of AB and BC, substitute those values. So this is equal to 7k whole square plus 8k whole square. This will be 7 square will be 49k square, 8 square will be 64k square. Therefore we will get AC square as 9 plus 4 13, 1 remaining, 4 plus 6 will be 10 plus 1 will be 11, 113 k square. Therefore AC we can observe 113, that is 113 is not a perfect square. So let me write it as square root of 113. We can write square root of 113 k square. We can write this as k square. After applying square root to this k square, we will get 113 times the k. This is the value of the third side of the hypotenuse of the given triangle. Now by using this, let me find the solution for the first problem. The first problem is 1 plus sin theta into 1 minus sin theta. 1 plus sin theta into 1 minus sin theta. So it is better to write the sin ratio and cos ratio before that. Let me write the sin theta first. What is sin theta? Sin theta is opposite by hypotenuse. That means opposite by hypotenuse means AB by AC. What is the length of AB? Length of AB will be 8k. This will be root 113k. So k will get cancelled. We will get 8 divided by 113. Now we will find cos of the theta. What is the cos of the theta? It is the ratio to adjacent to hypotenuse. Adjacent to hypotenuse means BC divided by AC. So this is equal to, what is the length of BC? 7k this will be root 113k, so that is equal to 7 divided by root 113. Next, here I need cos, sin bekittu, cos bekittu. Next I need to find cot. We can find cot of the theta by using the quotient relation, because we know that cot theta is the quotient, that are ratio of cos to sin. That is nothing but cos theta by sin theta we called as cot theta. Alva, cot theta is the ratio of cos theta to sin theta, that is cos theta divided by sin theta. So adನ್ನು use ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಕೂಡ find out ಮಾಡಬಹುದು. ಅಥವಾ by using the ratio we have cot theta is equal to adjacent by opposite. They only given the cot theta, so adjacent by opposite is nothing but what? Adjacent is BC by AB. It is nothing but 7 by 8. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ 7 by 8. So ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ, no need to write it again. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಇದನ್ನ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು, ಅಥವಾ if you want you can write it once again. Now I will go to the first one. I need to evaluate the product 1 plus sin theta into 1 minus sin theta divided by 1 plus cos theta into 1 minus cos theta. You can substitute directly to the sin theta and cos theta here. Then we can take the LCM and we can simplify. Or else we can observe the product is in the form of a plus b, a minus b. What is a plus b, a minus b? It is nothing but a plus b. Product of a plus b into a minus b is nothing but a square by b square. So I can write 1 plus sin theta into 1 minus sin theta as a square, that is nothing but 1 square sin theta whole square. Here I will get 1 square minus cos theta whole square. Then what is the square of a trigonometric ratio? In my last class we didn't get the square of a function ಅಥವಾ square of a ratio, but ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನನಗೆ ಏನು ಬರ್ತಿದೆ, we are getting a square of a ratio. So the property of t ratio says that we can write sin theta whole square, or any trigonometric ratios with the power 2 or any power, we can write that as sin square of theta. ಈ ಥರ ಬರಿಬೋದು, ಸಿಂಪ್ಲಿಫೈ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೋದು. ಅಥವಾ ಜಸ್ಟ್ we substitute the value of sin theta here. What is the value of sin theta? 1 minus the value of sin theta is 8 divided by root 113 whole square divided by 1 minus cos theta is 7 divided by root of 113 whole square. Now simplify this. So we will get this as 1 minus 8 square is 64 divided by 113 square of root 113. Square and square root will get cancels in the denominator. 1 minus 7 square is 49 divided by 113. By taking LCM, 113 is the LCM in the numerator. We will get 113 minus 64. Here we will get 113 minus 49 divided by LCM will be 113. The denominators get cancels. Now this will be 13 minus 4 will be 9, 0 remaining. 10 minus 6 will be 4. 49 divided by 1. 13 minus 9 will be 4. 10 remaining, this will be 6. So 49 divided by 64 is the required product for the required value of the given function. Now we need to find one more value, that is cot square theta. So cot square theta, let me write it here. The second one, very simple one, cot square theta. So cot square theta can be written as cot theta whole square. What is the value of cot theta? So this is by using the properties of t ratios. We can write cot square sin square idre. ನೋಡಿ ಆ್ಯಕ್ಚುಲಿ ಇವೆರಡು ಸೇರಿ ಒಂದು ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್, ಕಾಟ್ ಬೇರೆ ಥೀಟಾ ಬೇರೆ ಅಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ಅನ್ಲೆಸ್ ಆ್ಯನ್ ಅಕ್ಯೂಟ್ ಆ್ಯಂಗಲ್ ವಿ ಕಾಂಟ್ ಡಿಫೈನ್ ಅ ಟಿ ರೇಷಿಯೋ. ಸೊ ನಾವು ಟಿ ರೇಷಿಯೋ ಡಿಫೈನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿರೋದು ವಿತ್ ರೆಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟ್ ಟು ಅಕ್ಯೂಟ್ ಆ್ಯಂಗಲ್. ಸೊ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಇದೆರಡೂ ಸೇರಿ ಒಂದು ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ ಅಂತ, ಒಂದು ಟರ್ಮ್ ಅಂತ ಅನ್ಕೋಬೇಕು. ಸೊ ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಆಫ್ ಕಾಟ್ ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಈ ಥರ ಬಂದಿದ್ರೆ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ನಥಿಂಗ್ ಬಟ್ ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಆಫ್ ಕಾಟ್ ಥೀಟಾ ಅಂತ ಅರ್ಥ. Now what is the value of cot theta? 7 by 8 whole square. It is nothing but 7 square is 49 divided by 8 square is 64. This is the value. So we can observe for the result, nodi eradu result nodi, the sum ಏನು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ result same ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. That means what? We can equate 1 plus sin theta, ಈ product ಇದೆಯಲ್ಲ, this is equal to cot square. ಅಂದರೆ 1 minus sin square divided by 1 minus cos square will be equal to cot square ಬರುತ್ತೆ. So ಇದನ್ನು ಹೇಗೆ ಪ್ರೂವ್ ಮಾಡೋದು? Will prove these type of problems by using trigonometric identity in further classes. ಯಾಕೆ ಎರಡು ಸೇಮ್ ಬರ್ತಿದೆ ಅನ್ನೋದನ್ನು ನಾವು ಮುಂದೆ ಕ್ಲಾಸಲ್ಲಿ ಐಡೆಂಟಿಟೀಸ್ ಕಲ್ತ ಮೇಲೆ ಬೇಕಾದರೆ ವೆರಿಫೈ ಮಾಡಿ ನೋಡ್ಬೋದು. ರೈಟ್. ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ಸೊಲ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಫಾರ್ ದ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್. ಪಾಸ್ ದ ವಿಡಿಯೋ, ರೈಟ್ ಡೌನ್ ಇಟ್. The second problem of today's class is like this. If 3 times the cot A is equal to 4, if 3 times the cot A is equal to 4, then we need to check whether the ratio of 1 minus tan square to 1 plus tan square is equal to cos square minus sin square ಅಂತ ಚೆಕ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. For this, we need to find the ratio by using the given data. They given 3 times the cot of A, 3 times the cot of A is equal to 4. This implies by dividing whole equation by 3 or by sending this 3 to the right hand side, can I write like this? Cot A is equal to 4 by 3. Cot is what? Cot is the ratio of adjacent to opposite. It is the ratio of adjacent to opposite. So by using these two values, find the values of tan and sin. So let me write a right angle triangle ABC, right angled at B. Here the given adjacent side is 4k, opposite side is 3k. So this implies I can say AB is equal to 3k opposite side because I am taken this as the theta, and adjacent side BC is equal to some 4k. Now by using Pythagoras theorem we can write in triangle ABC, I can say AC whole square is equal to AB square plus BC square. AC square is equal to, so AB square is means what? 3k whole square plus BC square is 4k whole square. So AC square is equal to 9 times the k square plus 16 times the k square. It is nothing but what? 25 times the k square. By adding 9 and 16 we will get 25. Now, so AC square is equal to 5k whole square. I can write 25 as 5 square. 5 square into k square is nothing but what? 5 times the k whole square. This implies by applying the square root, by cancelling the square, we will get AC is equal to 5k. This is the value of AC. Actually, strictly speaking, we need to take plus or minus 5k. But we are not taking the minus value because AC represents the line segment, length of a line segment. It can't be negative. ಅದು ಪಾಸಿಟಿವ್ನೇ ಇರಬೇಕು. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವೇನು ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದೀವಿ? I am considering only the positive value after taking the square root. Now, is it necessary to find the tan? No need to, because we know cot A. Now, cot A ಎಷ್ಟು ಗೊತ್ತು ನನಗೆ? Cot A is 4 by 3. This implies directly I can write tan of the A by taking the reciprocal of this. ಒಂದು ಸಿಕ್ಬಿಡ್ತು, tan ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಸಿಕ್ಬಿಡ್ತು. ಸೈನ್ ಮತ್ತು ಕಾಸ್ನ ಈ ಫಿಗರಿಂದ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕು. ಸೊ ವಾಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಸೈನ್ ಎ? ಸೊ ವಿ ಡಿಡ್ ರಾಂಗ್ ಥಿಂಗ್ ಇದೆ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೇಮ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ತಪ್ಪಾಗಿದೆ. ಲೆಟ್ ಮೀ, ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಇನ್ಸ್ಟೆಡ್ ಆಫ್ ಥೀಟಾ ದೇ ಗಿವನ್ ಎ, ನೋ. ಸೊ ವಿ ನೀಡ್ ಟು ಡಿಫೈನ್ the ratio for the acute angle A. So what we will do, let me write this as A, that is enough, ABC. Now the opposite side will be 3, this will be 4. Now it is okay, nothing. So naming ಅಷ್ಟೊಂದು change ಆಗಿತ್ತು because they are defining acute angle for A. So ಅದರಿಂದ ಈಗೇನಾಯಿತು, so I have taken this is adjacent is 4, opposite side is 3, then we will get AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square. So AB square is 4, ಇಲ್ಲೊಂದು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. This becomes 4k whole square, this becomes 3k whole square. The rest of the thing will be same. So cot A is 4 by 3. You can observe adjacent by opposite is 4 by 3, opposite by adjacent is 3 by 4. Then what is sin A? Sin A is opposite. So BC by AC. One thing, instead of taking acute angle A, I have taken acute angle C. ಅದನ್ನು ಮಾತ್ರ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಬರ್ದಿರೋದೆಲ್ಲ ಸರಿ ಇದೆ. So nothing will change. ಏನು ಚೇಂಜ್ ಆಗಲ್ಲ. Just the name in the figure change ಆಯ್ತು ಅಷ್ಟೇ. So BC by AC. So BC is 4K. So BC is 3K divided by 4K. So this is equal to 3 divided by 4. Now let me define cos A. What is cos A? Adjacent. AB by this is 5K, right? AB by AC. This is equal to what? AB is 4K divided by AC is, what is AC? 5K. So this is equal to 4 divided by 5. 3 by 5 is the sine, 4 by 5 is cos. Now simplify. First take the LHS. What is the LHS? 1 minus tan square A divided by 1 plus tan square A. This can be done as 1 minus tan A whole square divided by 1 plus tan A. So in the previous problem only we observed that tan square A can be done as tan A whole square. What is tan here? 1 minus 3 by 4 whole square divided by 1 plus 3 by 4 whole square. On simplification we will get 1 minus 9 divided by 16 by squaring. A by B whole square is nothing but A square by B square. It becomes 3 square by 5 square, 4 square, 3 square is 9, 4 square is 16. 1 plus 3 square is 9 again by 16. Now we will get 16 minus 9 divided by 16. Here 16 plus 9 divided by 16. 16 will get cancelled. We will get 7 divided by 25 will be the result. Let me take this as equation number 1. Now find the right hand side. What is the right hand side? Let me erase it this. Hope you wrote it. Yes. Now what is cos square minus sin square? Let me write this as RHS. Cos square A minus sin square A. So what is cos square A? Cos square A can be written as cos of A whole square minus sin of A whole square. So what is the value of cos? 4 by 5. So 4 by 5 whole square minus 3 by 5 whole square. So this is equal to 16 divided by 25 minus 9 divided by 25. So 25 will be the LCM, the difference of 16 minus 9. So 16 minus 9 is 7 by 25. So let me take this as equation number 2. Now from 1 and 2. Now from 1 and 2 we can say, we can observe here, things are equal to the same thing 7 by 25. Right hand sides are equal. Eradu kade right hand side 7 by 25 bartide. We studied in Euclid axioms. Enanta helidri, things which are equal to the same things are equal things are equal to one another. Therefore we can say LHS is equal to RHS, that is 1 minus tan square A divided by 1 plus tan square A is equal to cos square A minus sin square A. This is the proof of the second problem of today's class. Write down the solution. The next problem is like this. In triangle PQR, right angled at Q, we have a triangle PQR, right angled at Q. Let me write the triangle. If you wrote the triangle, then it is very easy to apply the Pythagoras theorem. So triangle PQR, right angled at Q. At Q we have 90 degree. So then it becomes what? Hypotenuse. PR plus QR, sum of these two will be 25 centimeter. PQ, they given this is 5. PR, sum of these two is 25 and this is 5. Determine the values of sin P, means we need to take this as the acute angle, sin P, P angle P. So cos P and tan P. For that we need to find the length of the three sides of the triangle, but here we know the length of only PQ, but sum of these two is to be given, sum of these two is given. By using that we need to find what are the different lengths for PR and QR, because these two can't be equal. So this is the longest side. So adike en madana, first let me start with the given equation. Given PR plus QR is equal to 25. This implies, can I write the hypotenuse side PR is equal to 25 minus QR? Take this as equation number 1. Now in right angle triangle PQR, apply the Pythagoras theorem. We will get hypotenuse side square, PR square is equal to PQ square plus QR square. What is PR square? PR is the value is 20, the value of PR is 25 minus QR whole square is equal to PQ square. PQ means 5 and we don't know the value of QR, so let me write QR as it is. Now by using the A minus B whole square, what is A minus B whole square? A square 25 whole square minus 2 into A into B is QR plus QR square is equal to 25 square of 5 plus QR square. So QR square both are in the either side with the same sign. QR square akade bandre minus QR square agutte, that cancels with this QR square. Let me cancel it here on itself. So now we remains with 25 square is 625 minus 50 times the QR, 2 into 25 is 50 is equal to 25. Take this 25 to this side, we will get 625 minus 25, send this 50 to that side, it becomes 50 QR. Therefore, I can write QR is equal to 625 minus 25 is 600, that 50 will come to the denominator, we will get 600 by 50. Cancel this 0 and this 0, we will get 60 by 5. So 5 ones are 5, 1 remaining, 5 twos are 10. The length of the QR is 12 centimeter. Then what is PR? Therefore from 1, we can write PR is equal to 25 minus QR, it is nothing but 25 minus 12, so that is equal to 13 centimeter. Now we got all the sides of the triangles, now we will find sin P. What is sin P? Opposite. What is opposite? QR is the opposite side here, this is the opposite side. These two are adjacent here and this will be the hypotenuse. Hypotenuse is PR. Therefore value QR is 12, PR is 13. This is the value of sin P. What is the value of cos P? Cos P is adjacent, that is PQ by hypotenuse PR. So PQ, they only given the length of the PQ is 5 centimeter and we got PR as 13. Now tan P is to be find out. What is the tan P? Tan P is opposite by adjacent. Opposite side is QR and adjacent is PQ. So QR is 12 and PQ is 5. So these are the required ratios. Yes, the next question is like this. We need to state whether the given statements are true or false, and also we need to justify our answer. We will take statements one by one. Before that, let me construct a right angle triangle. Let me take a right angle triangle here, because we are going to discuss the statement about the trigonometric ratios. Ratios are defined by using a right triangle. So I am going to take right triangle here. So here the value of tan A is always less than 1. They given the value of tan A is always less than 1. What is tan A? tan A is opposite by adjacent. It is a ratio of these two sides. In right angle triangle we know hypotenuse is the longest side compared to these three sides. ಈ ಮೂರಕ್ಕೆ ಕಂಪೇರ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ hypotenuse ತುಂಬ ದೊಡ್ಡದು. ಅದೇ ಥರ ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾದ್ರು ಹೇಳ್ಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತಾ? ಸೊ ಆಲ್ವೇಸ್ ಲೆಸ್ ದ್ಯಾನ್ 1 ಅಂದರೆ ದ ಫ್ರ್ಯಾಕ್ಷನ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಪ್ರಾಪರ್ ಫ್ರ್ಯಾಕ್ಷನ್ ಆಗಿರಬೇಕು. ಅಂದರೆ ನ್ಯೂಮರೇಟರ್ ಆಲ್ವೇಸ್ ಮಸ್ಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ a number which is less than the denominator. ನ್ಯೂಮರೇಟರ್ಲಿ 5/7, 8/10 ಅಥವಾ 4/7 ಈ ಥರದ್ದೇ ಇರಬೇಕು. ಯಾವಾಗಲೂ ನ್ಯೂಮರೇಟರ್ಲಿ ಚಿಕ್ಕದೇ ಇರಬೇಕು. ಇಸ್ ದೇರ್ ಎನಿ ರೂಲ್? ಆಪೋಸಿಟ್ ಸೈಡ್ ಯಾವಾಗಲೂ ಚಿಕ್ಕದು ಅಂತ. ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್, ಇಫ್ ಐ ಡಿಫೈನ್ ಇಟ್ angle A here, this will become opposite, this will become hypotenuse, this will become adjacent. ಇದೇ ಥರ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಯಾವಾಗಲೂ ಆಪೋಸಿಟ್ ಸೈಡೇ ಚಿಕ್ಕದಿರುತ್ತಾ? ವಿ ಕಾಂಟ್ ಸೇ. ವಿ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಡಿಫೈನ್ ಅ ರೈಟ್ ಆಂಗಲ್ ಟ್ರಯಾಂಗಲ್ ಲೈಕ್ ದಿಸ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ. Here clearly we can observe opposite side is quite bigger than the adjacent side. If opposite side is bigger, that means if the numerator is bigger, then it becomes an improper fraction. The value of an improper fraction is always more than 1. Therefore, we can't conclude that always tan A is less than 1. ಯಾವಾಗನೂ ಕೂಡ less than 1 ಅಂತ ಹೇಳೋಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ಲ. It may be less than 1 or may not be. ಸೊ ಜಾಸ್ತಿನೂ ಕೂಡ ಇರಬಹುದು, ಕಡಿಮೆ ಬರೋದಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಿಲ್ಲ. ಡೆಫಿನೆಟಾಗಿ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಯಾವಾಗ? ಇಫ್ ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಅ ಪ್ರಾಪರ್ ಅಂದರೆ ಆಪೋಸಿಟ್ ಸೈಡ್ ಲೆಂತ್ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಇದ್ದಾಗ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಆಪೋಸಿಟ್ ಸೈಡ್ದು ಲೆಂತು ಅಡ್ಜಸೆಂಟ್ ಸೈಡ್ಗಿಂತ ಹೆಚ್ಚಿಗೆ ಇದ್ದಾಗ ಡೆಫಿನೆಟ್ಲಿ ಮೋರ್ ದ್ಯಾನ್ 1 ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಇಟ್ ಕನ್ಸಿಸ್ ಲೆಸ್ ದ್ಯಾನ್ 1 ಕೂಡ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಮೋರ್ ದ್ಯಾನ್ 1 ಕೂಡ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ರೈಟ್. ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ದ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಫಾರ್ ದ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಒನ್. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್, now sin A is equal to 12/5 for some values of angle A. So second one ಹೋಗೋಣ. sin A. So sin A is the ratio of what? Opposite by hypotenuse. Here we are using these two sides. We have a relation in opposite. ಏನಿದೆ? ಒಂದು ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ, ಆಪೋಸಿಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಆಲ್ವೇಸ್ ಬಿಗ್ಗರ್ ದ್ಯಾನ್ ದೀಸ್ ಟು. ಅಂದರೆ ಆಪೋಸಿಟ್ಗಿಂತ ಹೈಪಾಟೆನ್ಯೂಸ್ ದೊಡ್ಡದು. ಅಂದರೆ ಆಲ್ವೇಸ್ ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ಸ್ಮಾಲರ್, ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ಸ್ಮಾಲರ್, ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ಬಿಗ್ಗರ್. ಅಂದರೆ ಸ್ಮಾಲರ್ ಬೈ ಬಿಗ್ಗರ್ ನಂಬರ್ ಇದೆ ಅಂತಂದರೆ ದಿಸ್ ಬಿಕಮ್ಸ್ ವಾಟ್? ಪ್ರಾಪರ್. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಪ್ರಾಪರ್ ಫ್ರ್ಯಾಕ್ಷನ್ ಆಲ್ವೇಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಲೆಸ್ ದ್ಯಾನ್ 1. ಇಲ್ಲೇನು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ? 12/5. 12/5 is greater than 1. What is our justification? 12/5 is greater than 1, but for no triangle, in no right angle triangle, ಯಾವ right angle triangle ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕೂಡ hypotenuse side ಚಿಕ್ಕದಿರಲ್ಲ, ಯಾವಾಗನೂ ದೊಡ್ಡದಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಇಟ್ ಬಿಕಮ್ಸ್ ಎ ಪ್ರಾಪರ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಲೆಸ್ ದ್ಯಾನ್ 1. ಬಟ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಮೋರ್ ದ್ಯಾನ್ 1 ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಅಗೇನ್ ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಎ ಫಾಲ್ಸ್ ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್. This is also a false statement. Now we'll move on to the third. Cos A is the abbreviation for used for cosecant. ನೋಡಿ, ಇಲ್ಲೂ ಕೂಡ ಫಸ್ಟ್ 3 ಲೆಟರ್ ಕಾಸ್ ಇದೆ. cosecant ಗೆ ಕಾಸ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಾ? No. For cosecant we are denoting that by cosec theta. Cos theta is the abbreviation or notation to denote cosine of an angle, not cosecant of an angle. So again the third statement is also false statement. Now cot A is the product of cot and A. ಅಂದರೆ ಈಗ ನಾನು sin A ಬರೆದಿದ್ದೀನಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಅಂತಂದರೆ ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ಪ್ರಾಡಕ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ SIN ಲೆಟರ್ಸ್ ಮತ್ತು ಇಂಟು ಥೀಟಾ ಅಂತಲ್ಲ. ಇದೇನಿದು? ವಿ ಆರ್ ಡಿಫೈನಿಂಗ್ ಸೈನ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಆ್ಯಂಗಲ್ ವಿತ್ ರೆಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟ್ ಟು ಥೀಟಾ. It is not product of cot and A. Cot into A ಅಲ್ಲ, ಅದು ಏನದು? Cot of an angle A. We are defining cotangent for an angle ಅಂತ. ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲೂ ಯಾವುದೇ ರೇಷಿಯೋ ತೊಗೊಂಡ್ರು ಕೂಡ we are not supposed to say sin into theta, cos into theta, tan into theta ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಲ್ಲ. It is not the product of cot and A. So both ಇವೆರಡೂ ಒಟ್ಟಿಗೆ ಸೇರಿ cot A is a single term. So again this is also a false statement. The last one, sin theta is equal to 4/3 for some angle. Is it possible? Again sin theta again is the opposite by hypotenuse. ಯಾವಾಗಲೂ ಕೂಡ ಕೆಳಗಡೆನೇ ದೊಡ್ಡ ನಂಬರ್ ಇರಬೇಕು. ಇಲ್ಲಿ hypotenuse ತಗೊಂಡೇ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಾನು ಲೆಸ್ಸರ್ ದ್ಯಾನ್ 4 ಇದೆ ಅಂತಂದಮೇಲೆ ಇಟ್ ಕಾಂಟ್ ಬಿ ಅನ್ hypotenuse ಸೈಡ್. ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ನಾಟ್ ಪಾಸಿಬಲ್. ಅಗೇನ್ ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಫಾಲ್ಸ್ ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್. ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರುವಂಥ ಎಲ್ಲ ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ಸು ಕೂಡ ಫಾಲ್ಸ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. Yes. So with this, we'll conclude today's class by taking few homework problems. I hope you understood these statements. They given some statements, we need to say whether they are true or false. We stated that, and also we gave reason for that. You need to write justification for each statement. Now let me take the homework problems. Yes, these two are the homework problem. First one is like this: in triangle ABC, right angle at B, they given tan A, that means opposite side by adjacent. Opposite side is 1k, adjacent is root 3. By using Pythagoras theorem, you find out the hypotenuse side and then find sin A, cos A. For acute angle A, you need to determine sin and cos. For acute angle C, in the same triangle, you need to find sin C and cos C. Then substitute to the expressions. Now in the second problem, in triangle OPQ, right angle at P, they given one side of the triangle, length OP kottidare, and also they given difference of the other two sides. We observed one problem similar to that, sum of two sides kottidru, here we have difference. So other one side akade itkolli, send this PQ to this side, that becomes 1 plus PQ, it is 1 plus PQ agutte. Then using Pythagoras theorem, you can find the value of PQ, then by using that you can simplify further to find sin Q and cos Q. With this, we will conclude our class, and this completes the trigonometric ratios and also problems on trigonometric ratios. In my next class, we will find the values for trigonometric ratios at some specific angles. Ondಷ್ಟು particular standard angles ತರ ತಗೋಬಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀವಿ. For those angles, what will be the values ಅನ್ನೋದನ್ನು ನಾವು next class ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕಲಿಯೋಣ. Thank you.